Hi everyone. Today we'll take you through our brand plan to scale AdDaddy.
Hi, in this session, I'm talking about client background. So, who is Adari? Adari AU is a digital marketing brand in Brisbane under as an apprentice, created by Adrian Blanc, performance-driven advertising, AI-powered lead generation, and digital growth system companies. So basically, core services Google and Meta advertising, lead generation systems, AI-powered marketing solution, CRM and automation, website and funnel development. So why does the brand need a brand plans? So number one is strong attention grabbing branding but limited credibility in the finance industry. So number two, current positioning is broad and lacks a specialized finance identity. And number three, expansion into AI-powered finance lead generation requires a more professional and sociable sub-brand strategy.
The main client problem is not that Aesthetic lacks expertise. The issue is that its current brand does not strongly fit the finance sector. First, the brand is strongly connected to agent personal credibility. This builds trust, but it may make Aesthetic feel more like a personal brand than a scalable agency. Second, the target audience is unclear. They may not instantly know whether aesthetic is mainly for e-commerce brands, startups, coaches, service businesses. Third, the digital advertising marketing is crowded, with many agency offerings a similar service like Google Ads, Facebook Ads, social media, and lead generation. And finally, the name S-Daddy is memorable and bold, but finance clients may need stronger proof points, such as a case studies and professional signals. And overall, S-Daddy needs clear positioning, stronger trust signals, and a more finance-specific brand identity.
This slide highlights the main gap in AdDaddy's current positioning. Its issue is not the capability, as AdsDaddy already shows a strong expertise in digital advertising, AI automation, lead generation, and performance marketing. But mortgages and finance brokers operate within a highly regulated and trust based industry. Because of this, brokers need more than just promise of leads. They need confidence that high leads are going to result in high transactions. They're supposed to be transparent and high quality leads. This creates a major opportunity for for Ads Daddy, as it maintains its strong lead generation capability, but repositions it through a more professional and finance specific identity. Our positioning map shows that Ads Daddy currently sits within a crowded functional advertising space with limited emotional trust differentiation. Therefore, the opportunity is to transform existing lead generation capability into credible finance lead brands specifically designed for brokers. This insight sets up a recommendation for a finance focused sub brand strategy.
Target audience is Australian mortgage and finance brokers. This is fast-growing market. Over 11,500 broker businesses in Australia, and they are responsible for 76.7% of all new home loans. That is around $142 billion in just one quarter. Looking at how clients find their broker, 6 in 10 come through personal referrals, 34% are from friends and family, 28% from professional networks, and the remaining 38% from other channels such as online search. Also, young Australians under 35 are much more likely to use a broker, 61% compared to only 39% of people over 65. Finally, brokers must follow strict rules like the best interest duty, so they need to professional and trusted brand partner.
Currently, Australia's fintech market includes over 800 active firms, with mortgage brokers generating significant quarterly loan volumes. While the lead generation market is highly saturated, this also reflects strong revenue potential and low barriers to entry. AdsDaddy differentiates itself through AI assisted advertising, funnel optimization, and behavioral lead scoring to deliver measurable and trustworthy results. By positioning within the finance and insurance sector, the brand can establish stronger credibility, improve customer retention, and create long-term brand resonance through consistent value delivery.
So now it's come to the competitors. Let's start with Sparrow. Recently acquired by Brand Labs. Their core message is expect more from your digital. Strategically, Sparrow focuses heavily on big data and data science integration over local community growth, targeting major retailers and e-commerce brands to maximize ROAS. In terms of trust signal, they hold a massive portfolio of industry awards and maintain powerful partnership with Google and Meta. However, their weakness is very high entry barrier. Their service model is strictly built for high-spend enterprise clients, creating a clear market gap for agile brands looking for top-tier expertise without massive budgets. The second competitors is online marketing groups or ONG. They target mid-market to enterprise business with the message unlocking explosive growth through data, not guesswork. Their core offering is an evidence-based approach, leading with extensive technical audits, followed by multi-channel SEO, PPC, and content strategies. Their trust signal are undeniable, backed by an endless library of case studies, multiple agency awards, and flawless clutch reviews. Their vulnerability, however, in this scale, clients frequently report a production line fail, leaving a demand for highly tailored, boutique-level customer service that ONG struggles to provide to smaller players. Finally, we have Incel, who positions themselves as your partner in digital growth. They focus on SMEs alongside mid-market brands, specializing in integrated digital strategy, social media positioning, and SEO. Incel's main strength is their boutique model, building trust through transparency and educational-based marketing. The flip side is their weakness. As a smaller boutique firm, they simply lack the sheer technical horsepower and proprietary AI tools that giant competitors like Brain Labs or OMGs use to run massive multinational campaigns.
So this slide shows the main broad gap. A study already has shown capability in digital advertising, lead generation, AI, and then automation. So the issue is not capability. The issue is credibility in the finance broker market. Mortgage broker operate in a regulated and trust-based industry, so they need more than just a promise of leads. They need to see that leads are quality, compliant, and supported by professional process. This creates a clear brand opportunity. A study can keep its lead generation strengths, but present it through language, proof points, and brand identity that feels more suitable for finance brokers. Therefore, the opportunity is to turn outside existing lead generation capability into a credible finance lead brand for brokers. This set up our recommendation for sub-brand strategy.
This slide shows the brand vision and objectives for our sub-brand, Creative Ventures. Our brand vision is to help Australian mortgage and finance brokers get qualified and finance-ready clients through a specialist lead generation brand that understands compliance. In 3 words, our brand mantra is qualified, compliant, connected. To achieve this, we have 3 objectives. First, build broker credibility by positioning Creative Ventures as a professional finance brand, not a general ad agency. Second, clarify lead quality by showing brokers how leads are checked before they receive them. Third, improve conversation confidence by reducing poor quality leads through transparent systems. These 3 objectives directly solve the key problems that brokers face every day.
The name Credit Ventures strategically combines credit and ventures to directly connect the sub-brand to the existing ads and ventures brand architecture, while positioning it within the finance growth ecosystem. Rather than operating as a disconnected business, Credit Ventures strengthens the overall ecosystem by transforming ads and ventures from a general advertising agency into a specialized finance-focused growth infrastructure. This segmentation increases scalability, strengthens perceived expertise, and allows each brand within the architecture to target a specific market while still contributing to the long-term equity of Adrian Bloomkey's overall business network.
Credit ventures needs to feel different from as steady because brokers are not only buying leads, they are buying trust, process, and confidence. The brand identity is built around four qualities. The first, professional means finance focused on and compliance aware. So brokers feel the brand understands their graduate environment. Trustworthy means the process is transparent, so brokers can understand how leads are sourced and qualified. Efficient means the brand helps brokers save time, improve lead quality, and reduce the waste inquiries. Intelligence reflects the use of AI qualification and smart match to support better lead matching. Together, the core message is simple: qualified leads, lower risks, and smarter matching. This positions credit ventures as a credible finance lead generation partner, not just another advertising service.
Credit Ventures is strategically positioned as a finance-focused lead infrastructure brand within the Australian fintech market, specializing in high-intent and measurable lead generation for mortgage and finance brokers. Rather than competing as a generic advertising agency, the brand differentiates itself through finance market specialization, behavioral intent scoring, transparent funnel systems, and predictable ROI-focused growth. This positioning strengthens the overall brand architecture by allowing ads and ventures to move from selling marketing services toward owning a specialized finance growth ecosystem built on trust, scalability, and long-term broker relationships. This brand architecture demonstrates how Adrian Bloomkey's business ecosystem segments multiple brands to target different areas of finance growth markets. Ads and Ventures operates as the parent growth company, while AdsDaddy builds visibility and performance marketing awareness. OptiCheck captures and qualifies consumer finance leads, and Credit Ventures converts this ecosystem into a scalable B2B broker acquisition infrastructure. Together, this creates an interconnected, finance-focused growth system built on trust, clarity, transparency, and measurable lead generation.
Moving on to our go-to-market strategy, we are executing a three-pronged approach to drive acquisitions and build trust. First, our LinkedIn authority strategy focuses on establishing professional credibility by sharing finance industry insights, compliance education, and broker trend reports. We position ourselves as thought leaders to build initial broker trust. Second, we deployed the Smart Match AI funnel. This is where our technology shines. By utilizing AI-led scoring and real-time broker matching, we provide a completely transparent qualification process through an interactive dashboard, positioning our AI as a visible trust with efficiency advantage. Finally, our referral and trust strategy secures long-term broker relationships and reduce buying risks. We leverage broker testimonial, case studies, and conversation success metrics to turn early wins into sustainable referral partnerships. This completes our fundamental market early framework.
To grow our brand equity long term, we must pivot from being perceived as a generic lead generator to a credible finance lead partner. Brokers don't just want volume, they need high quality compliant leads by establishing four core pillars: professionalism, intelligence, trustworthiness, and efficiency. Our vision is to provide a finance focused infrastructure that builds broker credibility, clarifies lead quality, and ultimately improves conversion confidence through predictable ROI focused growth. That's all for our presentation today. Thank you so much.